This is the Welcome Sync podcast. I just came inside my apartment and there was this motorcycle driving by right as I go in the door. He's like I was standing outside my apartment and then I start to walk in and then he's just like creeping up on this loud motorcycle and then he drives by me right when I go in the door. And then I finished documentary part 9. I just gotta upload it, but it's only gonna be an hour this time. I'm just gonna make it the Truman Show TV series, this documentary TV series. So, because doing the longer vids, it takes quite a while to upload. So, I'm just gonna do the hour-long ones. For the rest of this documentary saga. So, got number 9 finished. These construction dudes were stinking on me a bunch of times a day. This morning they had some loud machine turn on. I don't know what it is, but it's like really, really loud. And it's like extremely loud. And it was like turning on and off synced a bunch of times. And then they were jackhammering synced a bunch of times, and it turns off right when I walk by it and shit. And then they'll just be standing there staring at me as I'm walking up the street. They'll just be standing there staring at me and or they'll yell shit at me. They'll be like, "Don't sync," or they'll be like this guy was like, "Hey, where's your sign? Don't sync." He's behind me. I didn't even turn around and look at him, but it's they want me to turn around and look at him and whatever. Get in an argument with him or whatever. He's like, "Where's your sign, bro? Don't sing." And then yesterday, the construction dudes on the roof were that you saw on this documentary part 8. Those dudes, they were after I turned the camera off, they were "Hey, creepbusters." And then they were yelling, when I was walking around with my "Don't Sink" sign, they were yelling at me again. They're like, "Hey, what's your sign mean?" And then a bunch of people have been asking me "What's your sign mean, bro?" And they're all synced. They're like, "What's your sign mean?" And they're walking up synced. And then this one truck the other day, this box truck or whatever, I had my "Don't Sink" sign, and this guy in the passenger seat, he's like, "We don't know what your sign even means, dude." He's giving me his death stare. He's like, "We don't even know what the fuck your sign even means, dude." And they're pulling up synced. Yeah, what I'm saying. There's a car driving by me now, and then he's gonna sync. And there's a bunch of sync mobiles on the streets the entire time I'm talking. And then there's a white car coming up and parking as another car is coming into the parking lot at the same time, and then it parks. And then there's a loud a motorcycle driving by, and I think he was synced up, and they got out of the other car that parked first, and then there's another car that looks synced up, and they're synced. So what happened in between documentary 8 and 9 or whatever? What happened in between the videos? Let me see. Oh, when I went out of my apartment a minute ago, like right as I came out of the door of my apartment, there's this guy down the hall going in the door of his apartment, and he has a cat, and he's like, meow. Like right as he goes in the door of his apartment, right as I'm coming out of my apartment at the same time, he's like, meow. There's people walking in the building, and I think they're doing the synced. I don't know. I don't know. He was probably synced with the cars on the street. So, got hour-long documentary part 9 coming at you tomorrow probably, or I don't know. And then it's just like I'll just be standing still, and then I'll move, or like I'll push my glasses up, or like I'll do whatever, and then a car will drive out right at that moment. It's like they're like impulsing my thoughts to move right at that moment, and then right when I do, a car drives out at that exact moment, or like right when I take a drink, or like whatever. And it'll like keep happening over and over again too. It's like, what the fuck, dude? It's fucking psychotic, bro. I don't see any cars right now for a minute. Oh, here's one. I don't know what he did, if he was a stalker. Now there's no more cars. All the fireworks stands are up, so fireworks season's almost here, so stay tuned for that. I'm sure I'll catch some sync fireworks on camera again. There's a one video I did, however long ago, a live stream I did, where I was outside at like 3 a.m. or something, and I walk up to the intersection, there's a firework right at that moment. And then sometimes I'll hear them when it's not firework season too, like. But during fireworks season though, it's synced fireworks like all day. So I'll definitely catch a bunch of them on camera. So stay tuned for that. And then they'll be setting them off right outside my apartment, extremely loud at synced up moments. It'll be like a extremely loud artillery show right over my apartment. Right at a synced up moment. So that's the Welcome Sync podcast. I'm trying to think of what else happened today and yesterday and whatever. That's not on Stockumentary Part 9 because I don't want to give any spoiler alerts for Stockumentary Part 9. But like, what else happened in between that? I got a ride from my grandma today, and then like right when we take off in the car, it starts pouring rain. Like, and like I was with her at like a place, and she was talking to somebody, and then we left and got in the car. So like I don't know if it was like they've definitely synced the rain before though, but like I don't know if it's like we're timed with the rain starting or what. Uh, but it was like right as we take off in the car, it started raining harder. But they definitely make it rain sync sometimes though, so could have just been that. Like it'll start raining synced, and it'll start raining harder synced, and then it'll stop raining synced, and then it'll start raining synced again. That happened one day. I was walking around, and it kept stopping and starting synced, and then it would rain harder synced. Like I think I crossed the street, and then it like started raining again when I got across the street, and then there was like this semi driving by me, like halfway up the block or whatever, and then right as he drives by me, it started raining harder, and like I think it got windier right there too or something. The wind is always thinking like that. It was getting windy as a car drives by me and shit. This is Welcome Sync podcast. We all saw a synced lightning on Stockumentary Part 8. Go watch Stockumentary Part 8. You synced lightning. Just one flash lightning the whole video. There's no other lightning anywhere the entire time. There's just one flash lightning right there. I think I saw the Domino's car or some type of syncmobile way back there in the distance right now, synced up with other sync heads. Yeah, since Stockumentary Part 1, I think 1 or 2, I think it was 1, the dim headlighters, like it's been a bunch of dim headlighters and dim taillighters, which I see them all the time, but it's been like more of them lately. It's dim headlighter season. There was this car parked in the background behind the intersection, and when a Domino's car met another car at the intersection, the car in the background drove away at the same time. But yeah, since documentary part 1, it's been a bunch of dim headlighters and dim taillighters. I think there was more of them on this documentary part 9, I can't remember. I don't know. But stay tuned for documentary part 9. It's epic. It's only 1 hour, but it's still epic. Another epic entry in this documentary saga. Oh yeah, and then on this documentary 7, I think, when I was walking by that bank and the light was like the light was like making this weird sound, like the light bulb was like flickering. It was like or whatever. Like, I don't know, can't remember what the sound was. The electrical sound, you know. It's like flickering and like making the sound. And it's right as I walk by the light, and then I'm like, look, it's making this sound right as I walk by it. I zoom in on it, and then I zoom back out and turn back around and keep walking. And right when I turn back around, it stops doing it, and then it's just it wasn't doing that before I walked by it, and then it stops doing it right when I turn back around. I made a short out of it too. But now there's another car parked way in the background with his headlights pointing at me, and I think he pulled up, stalkered up, and there's engine sounds that sound stalkered up, and there's cars driving by that are definitely stalkered up. There's a piece of cotton ball thing flying in front of my face as a car drives through the intersection right now. Outside my window, there's a piece of cotton ball thing. The fuck? Is that a fucking mosquito? Mosquito spray truck? That's fucked. Driving around spraying poison in the air. And you would sink. The truck in the background is driving away as I hear an engine sound at the same time, and it was like synced with me too, I think. Do you hear the engine sound? There's a light flashing of a car unlocking or something as these cars drove through the intersection, and my refrigerator clicked at the same time, and then someone came out of the door of the building right after that, and then they're gonna sink in a minute probably. Where'd they go? I don't know, but I think I don't want to find out. I'm just gonna close my blinds, fuck them. So that's Welcome Sync Podcast. Stay tuned for more Walking Obscene podcasts. Stay tuned for Documentary Part 9. And don't see.